how's it going? I'm Casey Martin from Wine Country Pens and Wine Country Woodworks, and this is going to be a really sweet video where I'm going to be making some pen blanks with gold leaf and silver leaf. The initial plan, as you guys can see, the three molds right there, was actually to make some pen blanks out of copper leaf as well, but I decided not to do that right now just because I really like the gold and silver, and I really wanted to actually gauge what you guys thought about the copper. So if you guys thought that would be a good idea, definitely let me know and I can make those and add that to my options of selling these as well. So this stuff is super awesome. What I'm doing right now is I don't have big enough solo cups to pour enough resin for one mold, so that's why I have 4 cups actually. There's going to be 2 for the silver, as you can see, and 2 for the gold. So previously I made a video where I was using this gold leaf stuff or similar stuff, and I put the gold leaf into the mold first and then poured the resin, and I've since learned that's not the best way to do it. I was wrong in thinking it was easier to do it the other way. This is much easier, and it gives you kind of that more dense but also still kind of spread apart look that I really like with this stuff. So right now I kind of quickly wanted to mention I kind of skipped through all of the weighing and measuring of the Alumilite resin because that's what I was using, and you weigh that by weight and then you mix it till it's perfectly clear and not cloudy anymore. And then I mixed in the silver leaf, so that's what I'm pouring on the right, and that now I'm going to mix in the gold as well. And the reason why I was doing this all super fast was because I was dealing with so much resin and it was starting to get hot really quick, and I really wanted it to get into the pressure pot as soon as possible, especially because this is crystal clear Alumilite. It's super important that it gets pressurized perfectly. So what I'm going to do momentarily after I mix up all this gold and pour it in is I'll put it into the pressure pot for about 4 hours. Actually, I believe these sat overnight at 80 psi, and so they came out perfectly crystal clear, and I'll show you guys what those look like once they come out of the pressure pot. Here's the silver. It just comes out as a big block, obviously, and here's the gold. They look super cool. I mean, honestly, you could make, like, you know, a coaster out of these. There's just so many things. It's really cool material. But I cut them up into pen blanks on the table saw, and as I briefly alluded to earlier, these will be up for sale on my Etsy. So if you want to click in the top right of the screen, there's an eye right now, and I wanted to make a piece of or I wanted to make a product with one of these guys to show you how awesome they look when they're all turned and shined up and essentially just polished, so you can really see how clear they are. So I decided to make a bottle stopper. I actually kind of messed up on the drilling ever so slightly, and on a long piece like this, that ever so slight mishap made me have to turn the end really thin because I didn't drill perfectly parallel with the blank itself, if that makes sense. So it ended up not being a problem, and I got to use my new buffing system. The autofocus was totally bugging out in this position with the wheels spinning, so definitely need to put that on manual next time. I apologize for that, but you guys will see in a second. It is beautiful, in my opinion. It's crystal clear. You know, this could be in some fancy dude's, you know, man cave or something. I just love looking at it. It almost looks like a vial full of gold leaf. So there's a, you know, kind of a frame of reference on how awesome this stuff can look. I'm super stoked to do one with the silver as well. Follow me on Instagram at Wine Country Woodworks, and I'll be posting up a video of the silver as well, so you guys can see how that looks. And here's the blanks. I left one blank extra wide on each of them because I figured might as well just keep them wide rather than waste a cutoff. And so I'm just cleaning them with denatured alcohol really quick, and then I'm going to spray them with some spray lacquer for you guys, which doesn't work obviously as good as polishing it up like I did on the other one, but it still gives you guys kind of a frame of reference with the wet look. So I'm going to do that momentarily, and let me know what you guys think about these blanks. I really like them. I think they're going to, you know, be really versatile for anybody who wants to make pens or anything, you know, because what's cool about these, especially the gold, is if you're using the brass tubes on these or the nickel plated tubes for the silver, it kind of goes with it, and it looks cool. So anyway, like the video if you guys liked it, subscribe to the channel, go check out the blanks if you guys are interested in purchasing them, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching so much. I really appreciate it. Take it easy.